A gobbler just flown down, still dark, so I thought it was time to get in the game. camera is to my right, and so that big tree right there is in front. And I cannot see that turkey strutting right there, but I sure can hear him spitting and drumming.
How about that? Get over there. You folded him up, girl. How about that?
I could not see him. All I could hear was drumming.
Oh my God, it's about blowing my ears out with those drumming.
Like, don't move. We couldn't see him at all.
No, he was down there.
That baby. Nice bird. That's a good bird too.
Yeah. Oh, I see that full tail fan.
Huh. Smoked him. Atta girl. Dude, you did it. 656.
How was that? Yeah.
656, kid.
Sweet. Did we get the show or what?
There was so much turkey stuff going on. I told her to shoot like 4 times, okay? First off, and then he turned, and then you couldn't see his head anymore. And I'm like, wait.
I had a tree right between me and the decoy. You couldn't even see the decoy. And then all of a sudden I saw him. I'm like, he's got to be there somewhere because I could hear the drumming so loud.
He had to have come up right here.
No, he walked right through there. He walked right through there. Because I couldn't see him the whole time, and then I could catch just the edge of his tail.
I'm not gonna lie. That tree was the best thing that's ever
It was
happened.
perfect.
She set her gun right on top of the branch.
That's why
when I owl hooted at you, I was like,
I couldn't move. I figured you probably wanted me to bring it this way just a little bit.
You were getting ready to put it right here.
It was just too bad. Yeah.
But heck yeah, dude.
Nice, baby, nice.
Oh yes. Them are some sharp ones right there.
Yeah, baby. Nice.
He did not flop.
Oh no, he folded. He just folded.
Dude, that was cool. Could you hear him? When I
Could you
said
hear the?
I could keep hearing him?
Could you hear the drumming?
It was loud.
Really loud. I just started going back at that boss hen. She just kept going. I'm like, she's gonna bring him in. She's gonna bring him in. And then I kept hearing him. He only gobbled like once or twice down in that bottom. He couldn't see anything.
Did one of them fly down like way early?
Way early. He was up
Gobbler,
there,
right?
Yeah, gobbler.
Because I heard wing beats.
Take a picture and send it to Mom and tell her that I shot it.
You did, dude. That Timberline hat on. Let me go get her stuff.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh
How'd you
my
like
God.
that? How long did you see him before you shot? Did you see him right up and through here when he was walking towards the
I
decoy?
saw him like right there by the tree. Then he like walked up here, and I'm like, oh yeah, shoot him. Cause I got the bead right on his head.
Yeah. That's what you're supposed to. Put the bead on his head and pull the trigger, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
I believe I shot that turkey.
You can't believe you shot.
It's a big turkey.
It's a real big turkey.
Dad
you
said he hopes it
smoked
was a big turkey.
Oh, it was a big turkey. I saw one.
Huge turkey.
When he come up over the hill, he had a full tail fan. I went, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
There might have been some jakes in there, but they wasn't saying much. There was like at least three mature birds in that group.
How'd you feel when you pulled that trigger?
Really good.
Did you feel like it was right on him?
Yeah.
Did it kick you?
She couldn't remember
it
that
jerked back
kick.
a
Are
little
you
bit,
serious?
But it doesn't
Jerked
like,
you a little bit?
It jerked me a little bit, but it didn't hurt me.
Man, oh man, look how pretty that turkey is.
Hey,
He's so
Avery.
big.
Look at that.
smell that.
Isn't that pretty?
Get used to it.
Get
No.
used to it.
I smell it every single day. Jeez. What is wrong with you?
That little red dot
Does
sure
it
puts
smell
a
like
thumper on
anything?
him.
These things are hooked.
Unfortunately, I told you, dude. Those are sharp
They're
suckers
hooked.
there.
I threw it
sharp.
on the ground.
Not super long, but they're sharp.
Yeah, they're hooked and
What a
sharp.
nice beard,
I
too.
shot it
Yeah.
like, right in
You got
the
some of
neck.
his.
I'm trying to.
A
I
bunch of
took
it's
the-
broke off.
I know.
She shot him right here.
Right in the heart.
Perfect.
Right
dude.
in the
No, right
neck.
in the lower neck.
Look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
That's
It
beautiful.
was all
Dude.
spread out.
It
All
was.
the practice, Avery.
It was all spread out, wasn't it?
all the practice we did,
Shooting.
shooting,
Yeah.
getting it right.
Holding
We
that,
had the
holding that
perfect
gun
little
up.
setup over there.
Gun fit you right.
Pat Paul, shine back over there to see where we had here in a minute and show you
Yeah.
how good we had it.
Yeah, it was a
Perfect setup for you, dude.
When I saw that, when I come around the corner over here and I saw that big old tree, I thought that's good cover for
I
us.
started to go around and I'm looking at it like this is gonna be loud.
That was the
Because
only.
there's a whole bunch of stuff broke over.
That was the only
Dad,
problem. But I
Dad,
didn't hear you guys too
Dad,
much.
No, we just
Yeah.
I
Dad,
picked her up.
I didn't have my headphones.
No. Was it louder than you were expecting?
No, not really. I thought it was.
Dude, you smoked him perfect, absolutely perfect.
Perfect.
No.
Everything was perfect.
Perfect, right here, right on the money.
We made
I
it
thought
in
he wasn't even gonna shoot.
And then she didn't shoot the first time.
after you told her to shoot.
After I told her to shoot, because she was like, right now? And I said, when I said shoot, I'm saying shoot. And then he went right in front of a bunch of sticks, and I said, just hold on. He's good. Yeah, he's fine. He ain't going anywhere. And then he strutted this way, and I was like, don't shoot. And then he turned back around, and I'm just like, just get him when you can pull, when you see his head.
You know what? When I heard him really drumming, I stopped calling. I did
I
not
noticed
want to
that.
call anymore because he would have pinpointed me. But as soon as he come up over the hill,
He saw that decoy.
that was it.
Over.
It was over. I just let it do its thing.
Dude, how big,
That's
how
a perfect
heavy.
setup. What is that? 20 yards? That's
Yeah.
a perfect setup.
Big old heavy bird, too. Feeling. That's a heavy one.
That's a good. Oh my
That's
gosh,
a
that's a
good
good
bird.
turkey right there.
You're gonna.
I wish I killed a turkey like that my first time. I didn't. I can tell you that.
My
I killed.
dad told me
And
he
I sure
froze.
didn't do it when I was 7.
Yeah.
My dad said he froze.
He froze.
Yeah,
Yep.
he froze.
I
Didn't
froze.
shoot?
I couldn't shoot. I was scared.
It
Didn't
was
know
my
what to do.
fault. I wasn't with him like he was with you.
I don't
That's
know
all
how
right
to
though.
do
You live and
it.
learn.
Is he too heavy? I want to hold him.
That's a good.
You want to
bird.
hold him?
I wanna
Pick him
Well,
up.
here.
hold him.
We're gonna
Grab
get
it
some
like- there you
pictures
go.
here in a minute. You know
Don't
what?
mess your
I
tail
think
up.
there's
There
a
you go.
perfect tree right over there that
got
needs
him.
some pictures. You gonna carry that back to the truck?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I
You
think
had to
there's a
hold it,
pretty
Dad.
good tree right there for a
Dude, where did
picture.
his head go? What did
tree
he
you
do
were
with
on?
his
The
head?
tree I was
Oh,
sitting
right
in.
there.
We were sitting in. Look at the head on that dude. He's a
He's
big
a
ol'
freaking
head.
fat dude.
Do you think that was a turkey that was gobbler that was roosted right there? Because they flew pretty much just straight down, right?
Sounded like he had a deep
Yeah.
roar.
I saw a couple of the hens. Did you see any of the birds fly out?
I saw wings, and that was it. I never saw him land. I
a
never
couple
saw
of them
anything.
flew and lit way over there.
I think
But a
they-
bunch of them flew right down in
Right-
that little
right
valley, right
here.
down on the bottom.
Did any of them fly all the way across?
No,
I
none of 'em.
swear I heard a bird go that way.
Well, it flew that way. It
Go
flew
straight
out
back.
and then it went that way and lit right over there. I
Right
saw
towards
it.
the creek. But on the other, on that hill.
Yeah, right there, right in. But as far as that green, you can see.
Big old longbeard for your first turkey, you
Big old
sucker.
long beard. Strutting around.
You got him good too.
I know,
All right,
right
let's
in the
show you.
neck.
That's a show right there.
That was a show. I didn't get a whole lot of the turkey. I would, because there was a tree right in front of me, that big tree right in front of me. I would just catch his head come out, and it's, yeah, I didn't get all the way through.
No
I almost,
gobbling, you didn't just hear it.
I almost just picked my camera up and moved it over a little bit, but
So you didn't get him strutting in here?
just glimpses,
last little
just
bit?
a little bit of his head, a little bit of his tail.
Did you see her shoot?
I saw her shoot. Yeah,
He was in frame.
he just gobbled again.
Still more, guys.
There's still more,
You
huh?
can only kill one a day.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Dang it. Well, that's where they were set
I would
up.
shoot like
Wait, is
3. One for each of them.
That's a perfect spot for a kid, especially.
She had a perfect.
She had her own homemade
she
blind
had
right
her
there.
perfect little spot where she was kind of kneeling and sitting there looking like this, and
Yeah.
Perfect for her.
Perfect
She didn't
rest.
have to pick the gun up like crazy. She just kind of swung it
Perfect.
over and shot.
I know.
Don't get any better than that, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord, for a great
That was
turkey hunt.
That was
textbook.
Yep.
the best.
Get
thing
in tight.
Opening day of youth turkey
Get
season,
him right.
2022.
What?
Avery's first turkey.
Look at that.
Look at those big turkey feet.
Nice little spurs there. There he
He's
goes.
still
There's
gobbling
still
like crazy.
more, guys.
They're gobbling like crazy, huh?
There's still more. I can
Smoke.
still.
There any ants in there?
No.
No?
Doesn't seem like
We don't want to get them mad, right?
it.
No. Oh, Joe Slayton here. It is March 19th, 2022. Opening day of California youth season. And this is my granddaughter Avery. You guys have probably seen her by now. Because we went scouting. Dad went scouting for 2 days. Roosted some turkeys the night before, Thursday night. And then both of us roosted these turkeys last night. He was in one way and I was up the other way. Are there any mosquitoes yet? Do we need to turn the
feathers
thermostats
going
on?
everywhere.
No.
He's got feathers going everywhere.
Yeah.
She shot him right in the neck. he's missing some neck feathers. But
That's okay.
we knew exactly where these turkeys were after last night, but we had never been here. Neither one of us had been in this spot
And
right
we
here.
hunted this property a lot.
A lot, yeah. So in the dark this morning, they started at 6:14 was first gobble, and we come in, got straight across from them, but it was wide open. It was starting to get late. They were already awake because they were gobbling. So we didn't want to walk. We didn't want to walk across a big open field here, so we had to go up and around and stay in the trees. And as soon as we come around the edge of the tree line, I saw this big old dead tree down, and I thought that's a perfect spot for a blind for little
It
Avery.
worked.
We didn't bring a blind. We were just gonna set it
Wing it.
between our legs and sit up against a tree like we normally hunt. So, but this was a perfect spot to hide. He had no clue you guys were here. Zero.
And she was moving.
Was she? I'm glad we had.
Well, I mean, she was just
Yeah.
got on it, then had to move and then get on it again.
Yeah, he had no clue. But the turkeys, we didn't know. We thought the turkeys were probably going to fly out into this open field behind us. But pretty much all of them flew down, straight down, out a little bit, but down underneath the roost trees. But they were down in a dip from us. Couldn't see almost any of them. I only saw like 2. That was the furthest turkeys that flew away.
Till we jumped up at the end.
Well, yeah,
And
that was
saw it.
after it was over. But the gobblers, they gobbled pretty good in the tree. They gobbled a little bit on the ground, but then all you could hear was spitting and drumming. And there were several different birds that were spitting and drumming. And man, he started getting closer and closer. I started going back to a hen. There was one hen, several hens were calling, but one kept going at me. And so I kept going back at her. And she started making her way up, and I'm thinking she's going to bring them right to us. And the next, I mean, I kept hearing the spitting and drumming, but it kept getting closer and closer and closer. And I'm like, I can't believe
Till
I
your
can't
hat
see
fell
that
off.
turkey. I couldn't believe I couldn't see the turkey. I had a big tree right in front of me. We had one decoy out just to get their attention so she could move a little bit if they were over by the decoy, which worked perfect because as soon as he come over, crested over the hill a little bit, he could see the decoy, which was the way that I was calling from, and he started strutting right to the decoy. But I caught a corner of his tail, and I'm like, oh, there he is right there. And then he would go behind the tree, and then he would peek out from his head, then he would go behind the tree, and then, but eventually he come out a little bit, and the camera, I think, was on him, where you could just barely see his head
right when
she shot. So, but perfect. I mean, it was supposed to pour down rain this morning.
I mean, it's
And it's
looking like
supposed
it
to-
might be getting ready here in a little while,
Exactly. It's supposed to be raining all morning, but then later it said maybe 10
Started
o'clock
slowing
and then
down
maybe
on it.
11 o'clock or whatever, but it's clouding up right now. And we were, what, 15, 20 minutes after shoot time, the turkey was dead. So,
but 6:56.
6:56. Shoot time was 6:40. Yeah, 6:40. So, but anyway, great
20
day.
steps.
20 steps.
Perfect.
Perfect for a kid to shoot at 20 yards. And everything worked out perfect.
First turkey, how do you feel?
Good.
Yeah? Was
Jacked
it fun?
up?
Did you like hearing all them
Did you-
turkeys?
Heart beating like crazy when that sucker stepped out? You go crazy? Freaking out?
I was freaking out.
What'd you think about all them turkeys calling and yelping and gobbling and all?
Like they're all over the
They
place.
were all around
we
us. We
even
heard some back
one
that way.
behind
That
us.
was the other birds that we were
Really?
talking about. He gobbled.
Yeah.
Bit.
Yeah. There were several. There was at least 3 mature birds in this group this morning.
At
And I
one
think there was
point,
a
there's
jake or
a
two.
couple different ones spread out right here.
Yeah.
Because there was a couple of them towards the point.
The first bird that flew down was a gobbler, and he flew up
Early.
down on that little ridge. Dark. I mean, it was dark. You couldn't see. That's why I didn't want to call, because I'm thinking I don't want to bring the turkey
At
in,
dark.
and she can't even see it to shoot,
Yeah.
right? So I waited as long as I could, and the hens started flying down, and the hens started going back, and I'm like, I gotta start calling. So, but it worked out perfect. Thank you, Lord. Gave us a perfect day with a perfect turkey, a perfect hunt for your first turkey.
Little bit of a walk, but that was worth the walk, wasn't
We
it?
made
yeah,
it. You walked a couple
definitely
miles
worth the walk.
yesterday. You already walked a mile this morning.
Yeah, we walked a mile yesterday. Because it takes a mile to get to this area, well, half a mile to get to this area, and now we have to walk a half a mile to get back.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is going to be a little while.
It'll be a little while, but
It's going to take the same exact.
and now we got 20 pounds more.
Who's gonna carry that?
You gonna carry that?
No, I can't.
You can't. You lifted it up once. That was about it, huh?
I had to drag it.
had to
If
drag
I
it.
was going to carry that turkey, I would drag it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could do.
You
Drag
pretty much
it against
can't
the
hardly
floor.
get him off the ground, huh?
Huh?
You can't hardly get him off the ground when you lift him
Yeah,
up.
I know. I can only get him like barely up.
Sweet. Give me 5. Ah. All right. Hope you enjoyed the hunt. We had fun for sure.